go to that fucking LA Fitness. It's like romper room. Kids running around, tagging each other, hiding under the equipment and shit. I'm standing there watching these kids run around. They're tagging each other. They're running. This guy's jumping over the equipment. I'm like, where the f am I over here? I said, what kind of gym is this?
I created Species Nutrition with one mission in mind: to provide bodybuilders and serious athletes with no-nonsense supplements that work. I put my name and reputation on every bottle of Species Nutrition products. If you want to be your absolute best, join the evolution.
You're funny.
Like I said, do you like my tail?
Like I said.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of Iron Rage. Lee Priest and I, joined by John Romano, are doing something special today. Something we've never done before. Violating possibly a rule of the bros, and that is letting a woman onto the show today. Lesley Timbol joining us today on Iron Rage. What's up, Les?
Hey, I have a little bit of a rant myself. But
I'm glad he said woman. He didn't say bros and hoes.
No, Lee thought I was getting you on to help his behavior, but there's no chance of that being fixed. So.
No, not at all. It wouldn't be fun if I put a muzzle on these guys. So,
John, to be honest with you, Lesley decided she's going to be a man today, so she's allowed on the show.
I'm identifying as a man.
Yeah, I thought this was the He-Man Woman Haters Club.
She's identifying as a male. I have to let her on today. So
there you go.
Should do some powerlifting and set some records.
Have you ever taken a shot at tests, Lesley?
Test? No, I actually haven't.
Then you don't qualify to be on the show. See you later.
I feel so left out.
Anavar, anything in the test category?
Okay, in there, yes.
Yeah, okay. She might qualify on that.
Okay.
So actually, really, we had her on because I think that Jimmy the Bull needs some counseling, but I don't know if we're going to get him on or not. I think he's too. I didn't tell him she's coming on, but
he'll feel ambushed.
He'll feel ambushed.
I get video messages from Jimmy now all the time. It's always about 5-6 p.m. he's in bed because he's always getting up at 1 o'clock to go drive the trucks. He's like, the other day I sent him a big message back because I thought, oh my God, Jimmy's gonna go jump off a cliff. He was like, I'm tired, I'm done with this, I'm done. Why is life
every single weekend he's like that?
But this wasn't the normal Jimmy one. This was like normal Jimmy on a real downer Jimmy.
Yeah.
Like,
but Lee, you're not, I hate to tell you, but you're not alone. We all get these tapes. And it's always misery. It's always dying, misery, defeat, and being killed, distraught, overworked, underpaid, dehydrated, frustrated. He thrives on this shit, man. If you waved one of those villas at him, a week long in the Maldives with with the thatched roof hut in the middle of the ocean.
They look beautiful, them.
No, he wouldn't go. He'd say, "Well, what the fuck am I going to do there? I'll be bored in 2 seconds." Yeah, there's no traffic jam. There's no wheels falling off the truck. There's no dirt on the freeway. He just thrives. What's the clinical term for that? A person who thrives in misery. I mean, there's
crazy. Clinical term, batshit crazy. But it's almost like, you ever been in those relationships? I've been in one. Leslie's probably heard a lot of them and talked to people with a lot of them. But you ever have those relationships where it's going perfect and the woman always has to cause drama? They thrive on drama, so they'll start fights out of nothing, and you're like, why the fuck are we arguing? It's because when things are going too perfect, it's like they can't handle it, so they need to start some drama or fucking bullshit.
So let me explain the psychology behind why women do that.
Because you're fucking nuts. End of story.
We're talking about Jimmy.
Oh, there he is. Speaking of
Hey, Jimmy.
I got a fucking problem.
Perfect. All right, Jimmy. Let's go.
What a surprise! Are you kidding me? Let's write this day down. Jimmy got a problem today. That's never.
I think the cops are going to be coming here very shortly.
Oh no.
No. We can be witnesses.
I came. Let me ask you a question. You got Mr. Softy in your neighborhood, the friendly truck?
No.
We used to love that. Yeah. Back in the day.
All right. Well, how about when it's fucking? I got these 40 degrees. It's fucking raining. Okay. I fucking come home from work. I said, let me lay down for 10 fucking minutes.
Oh no.
I lay down on my fucking couch for 10 minutes. All of a sudden, ding, 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 ding. I had my window on, right? Ding, 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 ding. This motherfucker woke me up out of a dead sleep. I fucking ran outside and I said, what the fuck are you doing here? He says, what do you mean? I said, it's 40 degrees, it's raining out, motherfucker. I said, I don't ever want to see you come down this fucking road again. You hear me? Get the fuck and take your truck and get the fuck out of here, right? He fucking takes off. I think he's gonna call the cops.
Jimmy, you assaulted the Mr. Softy man.
I chased him right out of the fucking neighbor. It just happened 2 minutes ago. I just woke. I was on the couch. Just woke up.
And just like that, Jimmy destroyed all the kids' dreams in the street of getting ice cream.
Kids,
they're no kids. It's fucking raining. It's freezing. I got the heat on it. I fucking Softy's coming over here. You kidding me?
Baker
So Lesley, you're witnessing like the ubiquitous reaction to Jimmy with just about every single aspect of his life as it stands. Now, Dave, me, Lee, Mr. G, we have all Lee offered to fly Jimmy to California for his induction into the Hall of Fame. And Jimmy like made up some story to
Jimmy went to that.
The other thing he didn't go. The Olympia.
Get your facts straight, John.
All right, the Olympia. We can go to the Olympia. Dave has offered him a place to live, place to work.
It's a good thing I didn't go to Olympia. I had a fucking kidney stone. The next day, I was on the fucking floor with pain.
Contain it. We're going to get to you in a minute. I have offered him solitude, a place to live. I got a whole wing for him in my house that I told him, give him private entrance, a job, a motorcycle to ride. And we have all, Mr. G wants to do a hot dog truck with him. And we have in Florida. We have all offered him a big, giant, look, one of these, a fucking pillow.
Mr. Pillow.
Here, a big pillow, a big fucking pillow to land in, a dog bed, a fucking cushy fucking pillow to land in. But no, he wants to fucking fight with the ice cream man. What is this disorder?
I don't want to fight with the fucking ice cream man. Nobody told me
to
come
down
in
ecstasy
the fucking 40
right
degrees
now.
in the fucking raining out 40 degrees.
You are
Son of a bitch.
producing more dopamines now than if you took a hit of ecstasy. You love this shit. This is what you live for. You fucking live for this aggravation. And it's fucked up. It's sick and it's going to kill you. And we got to get you to stop it.
I would have got an ice cream. I would have brought an ice cream myself.
Look, the other night I fucking had to get up. Look what I was doing in the middle of the night. I was taking my fucking blood pressure. I couldn't even fucking sleep. My fucking heart was coming out of my chest.
Is that not bragging? He's thriving on this. He is thriving on this.
I'm not thriving on it. I'm sick of this shit.
What is wrong with Jimmy?
I had a fight with. I was telling Dave the other day.
Not you, the doctor. I don't want your fucking opinion.
You don't
know shit.
I was telling Dave the other night. I said I was on a BQE 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'm going to fucking Brooklyn, and all of a sudden I'm coming down the road. I can't even see. I look like a UFO on the fucking highway. I was like, what the fuck is that? I pull up. This is garbage truck. He's got the fucking LED lights backwards, like flashing. I couldn't see shit. I'm coming down the road like this with the truck. I finally pull up next to him. I'm laying on the horn. He rolls his window down. I said, what the fuck are you doing with all those lights on? What are you out of your fucking mind? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. You're on a fucking BQE. Shut the fucking lights off, right? He still gives me the finger. I'm giving him the finger. And I take off, right? I'm all fucking. I get to the fucking job site. My fucking hands are shaking. I'm like, what am I doing here? I can't live here anymore.
Jimmy, put your monitor on now. Put your blood monitor on now. Put your blood pressure on.
Yeah, put your blood pressure on right now. Put your blood pressure.
Lesley, he thrives on this. He thrives on it. It's like life blood to him.
But there's a logical explanation for this, John.
That's what I'm asking you.
If he's happy, where is he going to get the attention?
He's not happy. He's fucking miserable.
But okay, there's a piece where I don't think he feels like he deserves to be happy. He's accepted that in his mind. He's trying to make the best of it.
Fucking happy. Last time I was happy was fucking 10 years ago. Maybe 10 years ago, maybe I was
All
happy.
right, darling. If you were really serious about getting help and feeling happier, if you really don't want to be
Who's going to help me, Les? Who the fuck's going to help me?
I'm
Who's going to help me? Go what?
Hello?
Leslie, you offered to freaking marry you.
Hello?
I got to take my fucking blood pressure. Excuse me. I got to take my blood pressure.
Can I check my phone of the text messages I have sent Jimmy saying, you get the RX discount, contact me, let's talk. How many times have I So notice how he's turning around. This is called denial. When he's trying to avoid the conversation.
I can work this out like this. This is what it was. Like just going by the years that he said, Jimmy's loved training. He's loved doing stuff like that. But now due to injuries, he can't train properly. And now I could be going on a limb here, but Jimmy is like a lot of people, love their mother, respect their mother's their world. And when Jimmy's mother passed away, sometimes people get angry at the world because, you know, when my grandparents passed away, it's like, why take them? They were great people. They helped everybody. And that can make you angry. And I think this is where the anger is stemming from, because Jimmy and his mother were so close after her passing, that anger inside come out thinking, why take her when all these fucking other assholes are out there living? Why take such a great woman? Jimmy, am I correct?
Lee, you hit it right on the fucking head, Lee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Lee, amazing. What's your blood pressure?
Holy shit.
3,000 over 400.
Wow, that's no good, man. I don't know if you could see that.
Your heart rate's good. You're just gonna have
because how hard can his heart possibly work against that pressure?
Calm down over here. I can't believe that.
Oh my god!
I gotta take it one more time. Hold on, man. I'm gonna fucking die.
Look,
right
he's
here
gonna
on
do
the
it again now.
I'm gonna fucking die right on the show.
It's gonna be higher now because he's talking out about the first one.
Yeah,
I said
what else? I want to add to what Lee said, because Lee is totally right.
He is right.
What on top of that, I think it's also he is kind of projecting why all these assholes are here and not my mom, you know. And then so he runs into the assholes, the ice cream guy, the fucking the other guy, the guy in a line at a bank he couldn't get a good stomp on. All of these people that he gets into conflicts with every day. Lesley, this isn't once in a while. He can't go get the mail without trying to get into a fight. So,
and I've mentioned it before. The reason for not moving is too because you're so used to your neighborhood. You go here, you go there. And plus, too, it's like because my grandparents are buried over there, it's easier to go to the site.
I actually went there with you, Lee.
See? And you came to the grave site. So it's like with Jimmy, because his mother's there, he can visit his mother, even though she's passed on, she's with him in spirit. Like if he moves to Florida, then he hasn't got that closeness of going to visit her at the cemetery and stuff. So it almost feels like, even though she's gone, you're leaving her again by moving to a different state.
Lee, you took the words right out of my mouth. You and John, you guys, I'm backing you guys up.
Who knew that with my brain could be a psychologist?
You are bang on. You and John are bang on.
Oh, Jimmy,
it's a little. That's high. Not as bad as it was before.
Well, he's calming down.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me play some ice cream van music.
Oh,
you know the
I
muffin
can't believe
man.
it. I haven't had blood
Muffin
pressure
man.
like that in a long time, man.
Yeah,
I always said I was gonna die on the show. I knew it. I had visions and dreams that I was gonna drop dead right on the show, and then you guys would do like a whole memorial for me. I seen it in my dreams. Poor
Get
Jimmy.
rid of that dream. Rewrite it.
We tried to help the guy.
Rewrite the
New
dream.
York.
Hold on, but Lesley, before you came on, Lesley was going to give us the insight into why women like to create drama in relationships. So,
Oh,
We're going to
Yeah.
segue from this to that? Are
Yes.
you
Two different
I'm
things.
interested to hear the. Are you interested to find out the answer?
I
I'd
answered
rather
it. I
jump off
answered
a
it because-
Ferrari onto a skateboard. We were onto something here.
Yeah, it's
all right,
like
no, I
Lesley.
want to hear that too because I've experienced that all my life. So go ahead, Lesley, please.
Leslie has already said I'm spot on.
Deflect.
Leslie said I'm
Deflection.
spot on with
Deflection.
Jimmy. She said I'm spot on with Jimmy. So when
Yes.
it comes to the women, like I said, they're fucking nuts. I'm spot on again. Move on.
Okay, now I will respectfully disagree on that part.
I think
Some
Lee's a
women are
woman
crazy,
hater.
yes.
Do you
Not all
think
women.
Do you think that Lee's a woman hater? I think he's a woman hater.
No, I don't. I don't.
I think he loves women, but I think he's a woman hater by nature, though.
Like a misogynist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the woman.
Yeah.
Not all women.
Exactly.
are the same.
And
That
they're
is
all
why.
crazy. So
If
I hate them
anybody
all.
should hate women around here, it's me. But
You've had some rough going.
what, 4 wives? Are you kidding me? I got,
Hey, I have had 5 wives.
A wreckage in my
Ah,
life.
Lee beat you.
Yeah, but between Lee and I, count them all up. It's like
9 between 2 of you?
yeah.
Lee, I
could
didn't
be
know you were married.
counselors. John
You
and
were
I could be
married
marriage
5 times, Lee?
counselors.
I thought it was
What's
4.
that?
I thought it was 4 times. You were married 5 times?
Yeah, this is my 5th I'm on.
Name
I'm on
them.
I'm on my 4th.
Name them.
Good question. There was
Yeah, remember.
the one I'm with now. There's Jade. There's Jade. There's
Christ.
Rachel. There was Rain. There was Tracy.
Right.
And
No,
there was who am I missing
Adele.
out on?
Adele,
No.
were you married?
No, how can I forget Kathy?
Oh, Kathy,
No,
right.
Kathy.
Kathy, right.
And I married Kathy twice, so that makes really 6.
Oh, 6 wives you have.
Wow.
Okay.
So what you got to do is, for anyone out there who's like John and I, to save the
Didn't you
marriage
marry
part-
Jimmy in Vegas? Jimmy never made it to Vegas. That's right. Forget that.
Listen, I'm giving some good advice here for men. Rather than get married to save your possession, to save everything, just go out, go to a bar, go to a gym, find a woman who you have nothing in common with that you fucking hate, and just give her half your shit. Save
Fire
the marriage
This
part.
is-
Fire
See what I
house.
mean, Lesley?
It's a
Doesn't
tad
like women.
pessimistic.
He doesn't like women very much. He loves them, but he doesn't like them.
Yeah.
I like him. I like him when they're still a bit warm just before rigor mortis sets in. They're good around.
That's also called deflection when people minimize that kind of stuff. There's a lot of hurt there, and I get it.
Who's minimizing necrophilia?
Trying
That's
to
a,
calm down. Oh, so you notice I don't have my glasses on today, right?
why?
Yeah,
Have you
what happened?
carrots? You
I was
lost
in the
them.
truck this morning,
Left
and
them there.
I couldn't get the glasses out of my pocket. So I'm a nervous wreck lady. I don't know what it is. I'm struggling to get the glasses. I pulled the glasses out of my. I put them on, and the fucking lens falls the fuck out of the fucking right out of the glasses. Now, right? I got one eye, so now I'm doing paperwork with one eye. I'm flipping out. I take off. I throw the glasses. This is how my day's been going all day. All day my day's been going like this. Since this morning, 2:00 in the morning.
And you know why you're not wearing your glasses, Jimmy?
And
The
now I'm having
clinical
coffee
reason-
because I'm
the
trying to
clinical
calm down.
reason, Jimmy, the clinical reason you haven't got your glasses on is because you do not want to see your future. You do not want to look ahead. And
Is he right, Lesley? Is that a metaphor?
It's not a bad metaphor, but I was going to say it
And
might
now-
be also God telling him that he has his eye on him and that he
now
has to.
Jimmy's having caffeine for his blood pressure.
I think
What
it's
the-
so he
what the
purposely
fuck is
can't
the
read
future?
the signs of what impending doom is going
Oh,
to
good
befall
point,
him,
John. Good
unless
point.
unless he does something proactive to curtail that. Because I just see bad things happening, and it kills me because
Very Shakespearean, isn't it, Lesley?
Sorry, repeat that, Dave.
This is sounding very Shakespearean.
It is.
tragic.
So here's the thing, Jimmy.
I'm listening.
Do you
I know.
want?
John's talking about a fucking future. I ain't got no fucking future, okay?
You know what I mean?
Oh,
My
You know what I
fucking
mean?
future,
You know what I
my
mean?
future's getting up every day, breaking my
See?
fucking balls, coming
See?
to my office, paying my fucking bills. This is my future here.
Misery.
That's
Can
my
you-
future.
Just
Okay.
Complete misery.
misery.
Look,
Total
dude.
misery.
Dude,
Loves
you're playing a victim. I don't like people who play victim.
I'm not playing a victim. This
Oh,
is
you're
back.
not.
I've been
Hold on.
doing this for years.
Keep talking, Jimmy. I'm just going to start the car and put the pipe through the window. I'm with you, brother. You're making me depressed. You're making me depressed.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
Jimmy, what
Everybody's
kind of
having a
future
bad
would you
day.
want? What kind of
I got
future
my-
would you want?
I got my friend coming over. We're gonna do legs today. How about that? Is that a positive thing?
That's a positive thing. You are going to be with someone. You're going to train legs.
Yes, in a little while, probably 20 minutes.
Until I get the call later. Lee, guess what happened? Doing legs, second set. Hurt my fucking back. Now my fucking back's blown out. I got a
I'm at the
fucking
VA.
bad leg.
I'm at
Lee,
the
you took the
VA.
words out of my mouth. or he's going to get into a confrontation on the way to the gym. Somebody's going to cut him off, or something. There is no fucking way he's going to the gym and having a good workout and coming home with nothing bad happening. Not
At the gym,
even
John,
remotely
someone at the
possible.
gym is going to give him some advice on how to train legs
Right,
properly.
something is going to happen. There's no fucking way he's going to leave there, go to the gym, have a great
Ignore it,
workout, come home satisfied and
60 over
tired,
109.
have a
I'm gonna
great meal, and
fucking
go
die
to
today.
Never. It's not going to happen.
Jimmy's drinking coffee, getting worked up, taking his blood pressure.
Blood pressure with coffee.
I even had a fight with the lady at the fucking cemetery office. I can't even have it. I can't even have. I swear to God, I can't even, I don't know if it's me or the people. I'm not sure really because
Well, here, let me answer that for you. It's you.
What happened?
What happened? She wanted the deed to the cemetery, right? So because my aunt's got to get the writing on the stone, they need the deed, right? Because they got a new Monsignor over there. This guy's a real asshole. So I went down there.
Yes.
I said, can I give you a copy of the deed? Because I don't want to really give the deed up. It's the only one we have.
Is
She
this
says,
for your
yeah.
is this for your mother's gravestone?
My mother's sister.
Oh, the sister. Okay.
So I give it a copy. She said, this is great. I called them. Okay. She said, so now weeks went by. Weeks. And nothing's happening with the stone, the rice. I call them up and I says, what's going on with the stone? It's been weeks now, She says, oh, I was going to call you. She said, the copy's no good. They need the original. I said, they need the fucking original. I said, it's almost a fucking month. I said, I don't understand you people. You wanted a copy. I gave you a copy. You said it's good. You called them. Everything's good. Now a month later, you tell me now you need the fucking the original and the writing's still not on the stone. I said, I'm not giving you the fucking original. That's the only one I got. I know if I give you the original, I'm never going to get it back. No, you'll get it back. I said, no, I'm not going to get it back. I'm not coming down there with the original. I'm not doing it. I hung up on it. And she tried to call back like 3 times. I won't answer.
Jimmy goes from 0 to 100 like that. Jimmy, you got to gradually increase. Don't go full throttle. Just go, let's see how we can work this out, and calmly talk, and then calmly talk. And then, if it goes on too long, then get angry. But you're going from peaceful to angry too quick. You got to find the medium there and talk a bit before you get to the next level. Like Mr. Whippy out the front of the ice cream truck. You could have went and said, excuse me, the weather today is not really ice cream weather. I'm just out walking, rather than walking outside with your pump action shotgun, threatening the guy, saying, if you come back down here, I'll blow your fucking choc top off the top of your fucking ice cream.
Maybe John's right. Maybe I love this shit. I don't know. Maybe I got to reevaluate my life. Leslie says I play the victim. I don't know. Maybe I am playing the victim. I don't know. Maybe I need fucking help. Maybe I really need How about this? Maybe I really need psychological fucking help. How about that? Maybe I'm starting to realize that maybe I'm fucking I'm out of my fucking mind, and I definitely need fucking help because I put up with so much shit. I gotta tell you my problem. You know what my problem is, Leslie? I'm gonna tell you my problem. I'm gonna tell you. Well, my problem is I got a patience of a fucking 9 saints. Okay, I never say nothing. I keep my mouth shut. That's the way I am. I've always been like that. I always people. When my ex-wife with the cops, she called the cops on me every other fucking week. Every time I went there, cops are at the house, cops are at my door, cops are at her house, cops are chasing me. So I one time when she poured the U-Haul over my head, the cops, they said to me, they go, because they know me for like years now. And they're like, yo, Jim, I don't know how the hell you keep your composure. I mean, she just came out and poured a U-Haul over your head. You stood there. I says, yeah, of course. I said, what do you think? I'm stupid? What am I going to do? Grab us and I get locked up? I'm not stupid. He goes, you got a real lot of patience. Everybody says I got patience. So what happens is over time, it's like a pressure cooker, okay? And it builds up, and it builds up, and then one little thing, like the softy guy coming down the street just playing his music, I fucking jump off the couch. I want to fucking kill the guy. I want to shove a cone up his ass. All right? That's why, because I'm fucking sleeping trying to get a little, and this cocksucker's got to come here and play that fucking music when I'm trying to sleep. All right? That's what the fuck happens to me. It's not the softy guy. I have nothing against the softy guy. It's the timing and all the shit I've been taking and putting up with. That's what's happening.
But Jimmy, that should be released. That Yahoo Milk was a while ago. That should have been released by now. You should be on a new, like when I brought you to California, we hung out. That should have been like a new beginning. Here we are, California, hanging out, having
She
fun.
says I played a victim. I played a, yeah, sure, I played a victim.
Actually,
I get in the car, my fucking engine lights on, I'm paying bill. All of a sudden I said, okay, hopefully something. I go to the fucking service station. The guy puts the fucking computer up there. He's like, oh, yeah. Oh, I go, what? I says, you can't get the light. What's with the light? Can you get it off? He goes, well, I can get it off now, but you got a problem over here. I said, what problem do I got? He says, your catalytic converter's going. I said, well, what does that mean? He says, that means about $1,000 for the right side. I said, what is the left? There's a left side too? He says, yeah, you got a catalytic converter on the left and the right. I said, so what are we talking, 2,000? He goes, you got to change them, otherwise you'll blow the engine. He goes, it's no good to have the fucking catalytic converter. I said, Jesus Christ. I said, just turn the fucking light off for now, please. I can get inspected.
First of all, that's not even true.
That's what the motherfucker told me. He told me I got 2 catalytic converters. I didn't even know I had 2.
I believe there's 2 of them, but your engine's not going to blow up without them. Yeah. Lesley, do you think since all of this, super level craziness has ensued since his mom's passing, do you think that this rage is like a manifestation of the separation anxiety?
Oh, Lesley didn't know me when I was younger. Let me tell you something. When I was younger, I was the most happy-go-lucky fucking guy anywhere, okay? I'd help you. I'd give you a shirt off my back. I was always laughing, joking. I never played a victim, Lesley. Never played a fucking victim, all right? So maybe you want to look at me now. You want to say it's a victim. You don't know what I've been putting up with all my life and the shit I go through every fucking day. You have no idea. You want to sit there on your little throne and tell me that I'm fucking playing a victim. I ain't playing no fucking victim. I'm pissed off. I'm fucking pissed off.
Listen, boy, that set him off. That was a trigger, huh?
Let me give you
mine now.
Victim, like I'm some like little bitch. I want to change my gender. I'm a victim. I'm no fucking victim. I'm pissed off. That's what I am.
Let me tell you my
He's attacking the female.
I don't think it has anything to do with his mother. I don't think it does. No? I think he's over that. I mean, he's upset obviously about the loss of his mother. I think it's as he hits when he hits. Hold on. When you hit 60 years old, you hit a point where when you used to go into places, people revered you because they were petrified of you because you looked like you could murder them and kill them. And you could. You were a lethal weapon. Now you're getting older. These young kids don't know who you are. These Instagram TikTokers fucking mouth off to you.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to tell you another thing. I was going to do something with my power straps on Amazon shit, right? So I met this young guy. He's a fucking Amazon whiz. He knows how to get shit on there and put things on, keywords and all this shit. So I says, well, can you help me out over here? He goes, yeah, I can help you out. I said, okay, can we get together? Yeah. He goes, meet me at the gym, 24-hour fitness. Okay, I go Sunday. I go to 24-hour fitness. I'm fucking working out with the guy. He's like 25 years old. He looked like fucking Charles Atlas or fucking Hercules, Steve Reeves. This kid, the beard, good looking, right? So I'm training with him. And he says, listen, Jim, this is what you got to do. He says, you got to put some of your old videos up there. I says, yeah, okay, I have old videos. I says, you want me to put old videos up there? He goes, yeah. He goes, because you want them to know you're just more than just a built old guy. I said, a built old guy. I said, I said, are you fucking serious right now? Did you just say that you want me to put old videos up on Amazon so people know who I was and what I did? Because maybe they just looking at me like an old built guy. I said, do I look like a fucking old built guy? You fucking just insulted me, bro. He goes, well, I didn't mean it that way, He goes, look, you are built, and you are older. He goes, but the younger generation, they don't know who you are. I said, well, fuck it. You know what? Right. Fuck you and fuck Amazon, all right? I'm not even putting shit on Amazon, all right? I'm gonna fuck. Matter of fact, you calling me a fucking old built motherfucker? How about this, man? You're doing dumbbell rows. You almost throwing up training with me. You couldn't even do the one-arm rows. You almost puked. You told me, can we stop?
Check your blood
Fucking
pressure,
unbelievable.
Jimmy.
Fucking kid insulted me.
Take your blood pressure.
Insulted me.
So Lesley, like I was saying, I think he feels like he's not, like, no one respects him anymore. So he has to go around like just losing his mind on people to like Tony Soprano did when Tony Soprano had the heart attack and then he came back. He had to kick some ass to let everyone know he's still got it, type of thing.
Gotta fucking go to that fucking LA Fitness. It's like romper room. Kids running around, tagging each other, hiding under the equipment and shit. I'm standing there watching these kids run around. They're tagging each other. They're running. This guy's jumping over the equipment. I'm like, where the fuck am I over here? I said, what kind of fucking gym is this? These people are running around playing tag, hide and seek behind the machines. That's one fucking guy. I went over to him. He was pretty built. I go to him. I go, yo, bro, you look pretty jacked. I says, how old are you? I thought he was like 25. He goes, 17. 17? I said, holy shit. I said, I can't try. I can't. I'm over there with aches and pains and shoulder. I'm walking around the gym bent over to the next fucking piece of equipment. These fucking kids are running around screaming. I can't do it anymore, bro.
We're gonna make a movie. We're gonna make a movie with Jimmy. Like I just watched it again the other day. The one with Pacino and Christopher Walken and that other guy. Where they go to do the one big last bank robbery and stuff because they're old criminals. They got out of jail, and then there was the one with Burt Lancaster and Kirk Douglas where they got out and they went to do that last train robbery again because they said we can still do it. We can go.
Lesley, is there a way to harness this rage that he's got? I mean, you could probably light half of Las Vegas with it for him.
Yes, and this is what I want to get to. So, Jimmy, I want to talk about clarifying the victim piece because being a victim is not exactly a compliment. So I can appreciate how you
fucking call me when I'm fucking busy.
Carry on, Lesley. He's listening.
I just want you to breathe.
Huh?
Where did you go?
When you call me, all you do is knock on the door. Come in.
He's listening, Lesley. Carry on.
I can tell.
This is actually a friend, Lesley.
Okay.
I mean, why you got a call? Just knock on the fucking door, bro. Where's the dog? Get the dog here. Bring her in.
This is the ice cream man.
Yeah. Mr. Softy guy.
No, this is the guy he called with the dog that they're going to go kill the ice cream man with.
Sorry, guys.
Jimmy, Leslie's talking.
My friend John, my trainer partner. We're going to do legs now. I'm going to do legs with a blood pressure of 180 over 110. I'm going to go do legs now.
Jimmy, listen to Lesley.
Oh, I didn't know she was talking. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Lesley.
That's okay.
Yelling too loud.
I'm sorry. I listen. Don't mind me today, man. I very. What's up, John? I'm not screaming at a broad. I'm on the show over here. I'm screaming at the. I'm just letting steam off over here like I do. My blood pressure is fucking 175 over fucking 110.
John, slap him around a little bit.
So to answer your question,
you to slap me around a little bit. Here's my friend John. Say hello. Hello,
Hey, John.
Hey,
God
John.
help you, John. May
God help
be
you.
with
Yeah, you got your hands full of
They
them.
said God help you. Go ahead, Leslie. I'm sorry. Don't mind me. I'm a little fucking irate today. Don't mind me.
No worries. Now, just for the record, and so everyone can
I haven't
hear.
done the show in a while, so all my shit's coming. I don't really vent to anybody. Like I was telling you earlier, I keep everything yeah, right, John? I keep everything bottled inside. You know what I mean? So only time I really blow my fucking cork is when I do the show. That's why Dave, he knows I'm doing this a long time. It's my fucking therapy because after I get off this phone, I'm gonna go to the gym trainer. I'm not gonna say 2 words for the rest of the night. I'm gonna eat my chicken, go to bed, get up, and I'm gonna be in a fucking truck all fucking day. I'm gonna say 2 words.
Lay back and listen to the therapist. Talk to you. Oh, Jesus, don't trigger him. Don't set him off with that. Oh,
you're going to see my blood pressure, John.
Right there.
You might have to take me to the hospital.
Look what Dave's showing you. Jimmy, look what Dave's showing you. He's trying
Jimmy, is this the guy you beat up?
Huh?
Look at the screen. Is that the guy you beat up?
Why do you have your back to us?
Yeah, that's it. I'm checking my blood pressure, John. Give me a minute, please. It's going through the roof here.
Leslie, carry on.
You don't need a cuff.
Carry on.
I can tell you that without the cuff. It's retarded.
So you can harness the anger 100%. It's learning how to take the anger. I think a lot of the anger is also personal. I think, John, actually you hit the nail on the head. it's yelling at people that because they're acting like jerks. Why aren't they dead? And his mother, who was not like that. So there's a little bit of that projection for sure.
Yeah, my mother-in-law. That's one example right there. How come that son of a bitch is still alive, huh? How come? That fucking hag, that fucking witch-looking motherfucker smokes like a fucking. Every time if I see her in a corner somewhere, there she is with the fucking cigarette. She's going like a maniac. It's like it's non-stop for years. This bitch has been smoking. How the fuck are you ain't dead yet? I don't understand.
Fuck, am I right?
No, here's the thing.
That story, John,
How
was
can you
whenever
let this stuff get to you so much?
Lesley, he spit on his mother-in-law's car because he hated her so much. And she was actually behind the car. He didn't know it.
She was in the bushes.
She caught him.
In the bushes.
She caught me spitting on a car.
She was smoking a cigarette, right? In the bushes?
She was out in the front in my ex-wife's house there. It was at night. I was walking up there to get the kids. And she was in the bushes smoking a cigarette. I don't know. That's all that bitch does. I mean, I never seen anything like it in my life. I'm walking up the driveway and I see her car there. I said, "This fucking son of a bitch is here." I got a really deep Lesley. Right on, fucking hit the windows, and all of a sudden she comes out of the bushes. Come on! Like, she scared the shit out of me. I was like, "What? Fuck you!" I said, I went and got my kids. I left. The fuck
Now,
yeah,
Jimmy,
go fuck
Jimmy,
yourself,
I
you
think-
fucking
I
hag.
think we can
You don't bring that bitch. Don't bring no good to this world. Nothing. Not
I
one
know.
ounce of good. That bitch don't even feed birds or the God's creatures. Nothing. She does not. She is worthless, man. Worthless. Her own kids hate her. The motherfucker lives by herself. The only thing that bitch can be around are plants. She waters the plants. That's all she could do. She's probably dying with the smoke in the house anyway.
Can I ask you a
Jimmy, this is
question
what
there,
you should
Jimmy?
do. You
I
don't
want to ask
like
you a
it, Jimmy,
question.
but you should go see her, Jimmy, and just say, you know what?
Oh yeah,
I'm going to be the
yeah.
bigger person. I'm going to bury the hatchet. I'm going to bury the hatchet.
Yeah, right between her
Oh,
fucking
Jeremy,
eyes.
that's what he's going to do.
I'm not sure that's going to happen.
Right between her eyes, Lee.
But Jimmy, I have to
Maybe
ask
that
you a
will
question
come.
on something you said. Jimmy,
I'm listening.
hey Jimmy, you said that she's not worth it. She's worthless, right?
No, the balls are out of my bag, John. They're out. The balls
Jimmy,
are out.
pay the fuck attention.
No,
I'm
Jimmy.
sorry. He's telling me that my balls came out of the bag finally. I'm agreeing with him. When I go to the gym, I carry my balls in a little backpack. And he says that when I go in the gym, my balls are in the bag. Today, he's telling me that my balls are out of the bag.
All right, let Lesley finish.
Because that
Yeah.
is so much more important
All right,
than
go ahead, Lesley. I
the
want to hear. Go
deflection
ahead.
we keep
I got to
doing.
hear this before I go because I'm gonna let it sink in my fucking mind when I'm doing legs.
For 20 minutes now, if you noticed, right? He's back still to us.
All right, go ahead.
Go.
The fucking machine ain't working. I think I just blew the
Jimmy,
fucking fuse.
shut up! Listen to Lesley.
Yeah.
So Jimmy, you were saying she is worthless.
Yeah.
So if she's not worth if she doesn't have worth, why are you giving her the benefit of your time, your precious time?
Yeah.
That she is even a blip on your radar.
Right, I understand. Right.
It's a toxic people when you allow them to get to you.
Yeah.
Right,
Well, I
it's
agree.
really-
I agree with you, Lesley. So I'm gonna to touch on what you're saying. I normally don't think about the rat bastard motherfucker, but being that we were talking about ex-wives and leave married 7 times and all that, and then I don't know, and the people, she surfaced because she's always down in there. You know what I mean? I don't pull her out, but that bitch, that son of a bitch did a lot of shit to me, man, for a lot of fucking years. It ain't
gotta let it
normal
go.
what
You
she
gotta let
did
it
to
go.
me. No, it ain't normal. 20
Let it
years.
go, Jimmy. Let
20.
it go.
Yeah, let it go. Yeah. I'll let it go. I'll let it go when I'm fucking hanging her over a bridge by her fucking ankles, and I'm gonna tell her I'm gonna read her last
Jimmy, no,
rights
let
before I
it go.
slap that bitch off the bridge. You know what that fucking bitch did? I'm gonna tell you what kind of woman she is. That son of a bitch rents a house down the street over here, right? The girl didn't pay her fucking rent for like, I don't know, a few months. True story, John. True story. All right? So she kept calling her, where's the rent? Where's the rent? And, and the girl says, oh, yeah, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get the, meanwhile, the girl's got kids, right? What does she do, man? What does she do? She drives by the house and sees the little dog on the driveway, takes the dog. And true story, the cops were after her. She was going to get arrested, and she got arrested. She went down the road, on East Rogues Path, right? There's a sump down there. She got out of the car with the dog and threw the fucking dog over the fence to die. Left it. And thank God this couple was driving by. They saw it and they took her plate down and they reported they arrested the motherfucker. This is the kind of woman that I'm talking about. It ain't normal. It ain't fucking normal, Lesley. You're telling me to harbor my feelings and let shit go? How do you let shit go like that? This woman is sick. A sick bastard.
Yeah,
Whatever whole time I was married, that motherfucker would come over my house on Christmas. Oh, Merry Christmas, Jim. I said, oh, thank you. She'd give me a present. I says, oh, I got a present. I open up, it's a skill saw. All right, and my birthday comes around. Oh, happy birthday, Jim. She gives another present. I says, oh, thank you. I open it up, it's a fucking tool ratchet set. I could never figure this shit out. So I finally told my brother one day, I says, Anthony, every time my birthday or Christmas or whatever, this bitch gives me tools. I don't understand. What is she suggesting? She says, Jim, she wants you to work on her daughter's house. That's what it's nothing personal. She ain't giving you personal gifts. She's giving you shit to work on her daughter's house. That's what she's doing. Skill saws, socket wrenches, hammers. That's all I ever got from that motherfucker. I never got a cologne or a pair of socks.
Oh, this goes deep. This is going deep. This is going very deep.
Yeah, this goes really deep, Lee. Really deep, man. You have no idea. Years.
You know what Leslie's thinking right now? Leslie's thinking right now. She's taking notes. She's going to say, "I'm going to go to Stony Brook and get a grant to study this motherfucker for for like 5 years, and she's going to get
She might get her green card doing this.
Probably. What the fuck is a Grinch?
Grinch.
You just said she's going to go to Stony Brook and get a Grinch. What's that?
A grant.
A what?
A grant.
A grant.
A grant.
A grant, Jimmy. A fucking grant.
A grant.
A grant. What are you getting a loan from Stony Brook?
He's getting a Grinch to stole Christmas. Yeah, that's what he's getting.
All right, I gotta go, man. I gotta go to the gym. I'm fucking sweating to death.
Well,
my blood pressure's fucking 180 over fucking 150.
This counseling went well.
So before you go,
Wait. So did you finish what you're going to say, Liz? I'm sorry, but I didn't mean it the right. No, okay, so please, give me 1 minute. John, be quiet for a second.
Just two
Lesley,
things.
Go ahead.
2 words for your training today.
Yes.
And it's controlled fury.
Control fury.
Okay. So you control the movement, both the concentrics, the eccentrics. Don't throw the weight around because that's not, as you know, you want that that mind-muscle connection. But it also will help harness your anger. I want you to practice that.
Okay.
Lesley?
2, I have a phone. You've got my number.
Yes.
If you really want to deep with it, it's one thing to talk the talk. I've been dealing with shit for years. Okay, I'm not disagreeing with you. Do you want to do something about it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Call.
There you go. You got the offer.
He's not going to do it.
No.
Why I don't call you, John, and Dave, and I don't bitch. I don't call you guys up.
Deflection. Hello.
Jimmy,
Hello.
next time you're ready to go to the VA hospital, call up Lesley first. Okay.
Yeah.
Before you go.
I'm here to
He
help
gave me
you.
fucking Xanax, man. He gave me Xanax at the fucking hospital.
Because they can't handle you anymore. They don't even know what to do anymore. And they say, oh, shit.
I could have sworn when I was coming down the hallway, Dave, to the emergency room, I could have sworn. I don't know if it's my imagination's running wild, Dave. I don't know. I mean, I could have imagined it, but I could have swore when I was coming down the hallway, I saw one of the nurses come out, and she made a U-turn back in there, and the doors closed electrically. I swear that they did that to me.
And they run
because
the other
when
way.
I came there, I was knocking on the window, and I'm looking in the fucking, and they're all sitting at the desk in there, and I'm like, waving and shit. Like they almost didn't want to open the door for me.
Call Lesley. Call Lesley.
Jimmy, you should just do heroin and call it a day.
No. Drugs are not the answer.
Hey, Jimmy, get a few lines of Coke, a shoelace, and a coffee table. You'll be right.
Yeah, Lee will tell you.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to give you a little inspiration, Jimmy, before you go to the gym. Ready? Here we go.
How you doing, everybody? This is Jimmy the Bull at MuscleMonster.com. I'm here today to share with you my personal power straps, how to help you become the best power bodybuilder I could possibly be. Training through injury, gaining strength, and now I'm going to share with you how you can get the extra mile in the gym, pushing and pulling and getting through the exercise. These are the best power straps you'll ever use. Go to musclemobster.com to get the full demonstration.
Not bad for an old guy, right?
Oh, you said it. Why'd you have to throw it out?
Impressive.
I love the Luca Brasi and voice inflection.
Yeah.
So I got other problems, but I don't have time to talk about it right now. I have
Call Lesley, she said.
I have some. So maybe next time on the show I could talk about these.
No, not next time. As soon as you get home from the gym, call her.
The stuff he tells us, he's got to just give us the stories because they already happened, John. He has to call her before the problems happen.
Well, he can't be proactive like that.
No, one of the problems is current. One of them is current.
True.
Okay.
True.
And,
One of them.
and actually, both of them are current. So yeah, I will. I'll call Lesley with this because
right.
I can't talk about it now because it's gonna get me all excited, and I don't want to get. I can't get excited anymore. So
go train.
Have a
love
good
you
training
guys.
session.
We love you.
Love
You made John there's like Jimmy's fucking nuts. I've never seen him like this.
Take care, John.
Jimmy,
John,
don't die.
he's seen me. They said take care. He's seen me like this before. Believe me.
All
All right. Love you guys.
Take care.
Have a good leg workout.
Bye.
Break a leg. That was a very good counseling session. I think that went well.
Yeah. Now, Lesley, can you get back to you were going to give us the secret to why women cause problems in relationships?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so
I've been waiting for a half hour for that answer. Then Jimmy took it.
It better be a good one.
my
He's
fault.
waited a long time.
for some women, now keep in mind it's different for different women. Sometimes it's because they're trying to test the relationship to see, can we get through hurdles? I'm not saying that's the best way because it isn't, but some people actually create issues to test the relationship because they would rather know if you're going in, let's say 6 months and you haven't fought, to say, well, can we survive it? So rather than waiting till, let's say, month 12, let's figure it out now and test it. Again, I'm not suggesting that you do that. That's what some of my clients have told me that they've done. So that's one explanation. Another is sometimes they're a little unsteady. So to Lee's point, some of them are a little unstable, and I wouldn't recommend you date those kind of girls. So you want to be able to date someone who can be your friend. Obviously, friend with benefits, but you want someone that you can actually gel with. Do you have to be identical? No, you don't want someone to be a different version of, or the same version of you in a different body, because you won't be able to solve issues. They can't. You need a little bit of challenge in the relationship. Otherwise, one, it can be boring, and two, you're not going to grow, both individually and as a couple. So there needs to be some differences, but the way to truly test a relationship is, do you guys know how to fight fair? And that's what I actually coached a lot of clients on, how to fight fair, because we're never taught. A lot of time we're taught on the buses, through siblings, on the playground. Like, that's not the proper way of fighting. So I teach people how to fight fair, because again, that's not taught. And if you're able to learn how to fight fair, you have a really good chance of making a relationship work.
And then why is it too? Here's another one for the women. You can be in a relationship for years, buy them flowers, say I love you, send them messages, I love you, this and that. One thing goes wrong, what do they throw in your face? You don't love me. It's like, have I not showed you and told you after all these years? How can you think I don't love you? One little thing happens and you go, you can't love me. It's like, so all that shit you say to them and do for them means fucking nothing, because I go back to my point, you're all fucking nuts.
Now, you are generalizing. I hope you realize.
No, I'm not. I've done years of study and research on this.
Oh, I'm not. I'm saying your experience is probably true, but you haven't dated every woman in the world.
He doesn't have to. I'll give you. I've been married for 10, 12 years now, and my wife and I never fight, rarely ever. Okay. A couple weeks ago, she started a fight out of nowhere, out of absolute fucking nowhere. She started a fight with me, and then And it's because why? Why did she do that? I mean, she was very apologetic the next day. She realized what she did. She didn't mean to do that, blah, blah, blah. But she had to start a fight. Had to do it. There was, and I'm not being, I had zero to do with it. I was being my usual Prince Charming self.
Well, I was going to say, John, the problem is that a lot of times we taking out on the people closest to us. So I was just going to say it likely had nothing to do with you. Yeah, she was struggling with who knows whatever, some family friend, whatever, work situation. She comes home. You happen to be there, wrong time, but you get to be the target.
She made the wrong face, John, and she got pissed off at it.
And don't you like that when you're fighting too and you think in your mind, what the fuck are we fighting about?
Yeah. I say that all the time.
But what about when they do start an argument and they'll blame you for something, you start fighting and you actually question yourself, did I do it? Did I actually fight?
Yeah.
It's like being gaslit.
Yeah, it's a form of gaslighting. But again, keep in mind there's two different perspectives. In her mind, she might see it one way. In reality, it's another way. So when she's not seeing reality, it's kind of like seeing the forest through the trees. The trees are what she's accusing you of. The forest is what you need to get to saying what is going on where she's not seeing things accurately.
And again, women in reality, it's like yin and yang. Doesn't mix.
I'm going to change the subject for a second. I want your opinion on this. So let me pull this up. You might even know this guy, John. A guy by the name of David Hughes, not the bodybuilder David Hughes, entered a women's poker tournament at the Hard Rock Cafe in Florida, and he won.
Good on him.
It was him and like 82 other women or something like that. 82 women and him. And he won whatever for $5,500.
He should have won just for being in a room with 82 other fucking women. Jesus fucking Christ.
The funny thing is, they say Florida man wins women's poker tournament, sparks debate over male inclusion in female sporting events. I didn't know that poker was a sporting event.
Yeah, how the hell is poker a fucking sport?
No idea.
I mean, I would think that women and men would be on equal playing ground with regard to poker, wouldn't you?
No, you don't even shuffle. I mean, it's like this zero. You don't do anything.
Well, women should be better because women, unlike men, it's like you say we cheat, we do something, right? If you get hounded by your missus or your girlfriend, eventually you go, fuck yeah, I did it. You just give up. You go, okay, I fucking cheated. Women, they take that shit to their fucking grave. They'll tell their fucking girlfriends to back them up and shit. So women have a better poker face because they're fucking professional fucking liars.
Someone has some unresolved issues.
I warned you, he doesn't like women.
My mother's
Leslie.
still alive.
He hates women.
I'm fine. My mum's still living. Actually, it's my mother's birthday yesterday. She was 72.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Nice.
Very cool.
And my stepfather's birthday today. He's 76.
You have a young mother.
Yeah.
Very. Yeah.
He's 50, Lee, now. So that's your mom had you when she was 22. Yeah, that's
2 months or so. I'll be 51. Fucking hell.
Wow.
Oh wow. Nice.
Goes
Any
fast,
special
Lee.
plans?
It goes very fast.
Yeah, it does. Any special plans for your 50th?
51st? No.
Now,
But the good thing is that I woke up this morning and took my blood pressure. First thing, I was 117/68.
Perfect. Very good. Because you have no stress in your life.
No, I don't have stress. No,
you have none. Your stress is what new car do I want to buy this week?
Actually, my new stress was the other day picking a wing for it, like a racing wing for the trunk.
See? That's not stress.
Don't do it.
That's fun. They don't use wings anymore, John, don't they?
I always try to get rid of the wings. I'm the guy taking the wings and the scoops and all of that crap that doesn't do it. I take that shit off.
Is that for the Aston Martin?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Well, it probably looks cool.
I got to add the wing to balance out the machine guns when they come out the front.
What James Bond had. Yeah.
You know what? John's right. Don't get the wing because you know what? Probably in another month or two, you're going to buy another car anyway. So it's not going to
happen. Yeah, I will. Of course.
You'll lose the money on the wing.
I always do the car up. I get a body kit. I supercharge it. And when I'm like, there's nothing more I can do. Oh, fuck. It's time to sell.
Yeah, he wastes as much money as he can on the car, and then he sells it. But luckily for him, he usually gets his money back on it, which is amazing.
I do that with motorcycles, but I just never sell them. I just keep.
Well, that's a bad business model, John. All right, last story of the day. I don't know, John. Have you been watching that series called The Offer?
No.
The Offer is about the guy who produced the Godfather movie.
Oh wow.
Al, what is it? Buddy, I forget his last
Shapiro.
name. He wrote this book on how difficult it was to make The Godfather because of the mafia and all the people all the obstacles he had to face. And they made it into a 10-part miniseries on Paramount Plus. It's called The Offer. It's a freaking awesome.
Isn't Louis in that?
Yeah, Lou Ferrigno's in there. He's great.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he plays matter of fact, Louis plays one of the henchmen in the real mafia gang there. But what I didn't know was that when they were filming The Godfather, the guy who was supposed to play Luca Brasi, he died. He had a stroke. And they wound up putting a regular mafia guy in his place as the part. And that's the part that Lou plays. So Lou is actually Luca Brasi.
Lou is Luca Brasi?
Yes.
Oh my God.
He couldn't get the lines right. He couldn't because he was like the guy was a little stupid in the head. And so Francis Ford Coppola said, "Don't worry about it. Don't teach him the lines. We'll just feed him the lines because Luca Brasi is not supposed to be so smart anyway. We'll just feed him the lines. Whatever he says, he says." And that was it. That's how they filmed The Godfather.
And it's so funny, the temper of his voice, Luca Brasi, in the original Godfather.
Yeah.
Remember when he was practicing for the speech, he was going to give the Godfather at the christening, and he was talking to himself. That's exactly the way Jimmy sounds in his commercial for the straps.
Well, anyway, so in the movie they were showing how the Godfather house that they used for the movie was actually a real house on Staten Island. And when they agreed to rent the house from the guy, because Francis Ford Coppola, the director, said this is perfect, the guy got cold feet because the mafia and Frank Sinatra didn't want the movie made because they thought it was disrespectful to Italian Americans, and so the guy backed out. But Joe Colombo, which was one of the crime bosses, had become friends with this producer of The Godfather. And when he found out that this guy backed out, they put the guy in a room and they fucking beat the shit out of him. And they terrorized this guy and they said, "You're going to let him use the house." It was a great classic scene.
I got a bone to pick with John now.
Hold on.
For making me sit through that fucking story again. He told that story on fucking After Hours. Why weren't you paying attention?
I know, but there's a reason I'm telling the story. The reason is because the house is actually for sale now.
Yes, you said that on After Hours.
No,
too.
I didn't. No, I didn't.
You did too. Go back to After Hours.
No, I didn't.
Talk about the whole thing.
This article just came out. Chris Aceto sent it to me today.
You're talking. That's it, because you're talking to Chris Aceto about it. That's it.
Wow. Well, he thought it was for sale.
You said to Chris,
listen, we got a different audience here. Shut up for a second. So I think
fucking stories.
I think Jimmy and Greg should buy the house and move into this the Godfather house together on Staten Island. They'll be happy, miserable in New York, for life.
Where are they going to get $8 million from?
It's only 1.3 million. I think
that's all. It might as well.
Valentino's house is probably worth almost as much as that.
Probably with all that lawn art. Yeah.
Peter and Elaine Albert is selling the house at 120 Longfellow Avenue in Staten Island.
Staten Island used to be nice.
It's still very expensive to live in, because it's close to New York City.
Yeah.
Well, I hope the house sells so I don't have to hear the fucking story again.
There you go. All right. You should buy the house. Why don't you buy the house? You're loaded. Sell your car.
I could move there with Greg and Jimmy. Oh, what a place it would be.
I mean, there's very few places that you can move down to from Australia than New York. So,
Jimmy could water the flowers. You know how the Godfather was doing the tomato plants in the beginning.
Flowers. He'd be tripping over fucking Greg's fucking 2000 garden fucking gnomes and shit out the front.
Could you imagine if Greg had to move? How many truckloads of gnomes he would have to move?
We all know what it's like. Even when you don't have a lot of junk and I move, I'm like, where the hell does all this shit come from? When you get these boxes, you're like, I didn't realize they had this much stuff. Now imagine Greg with that much stuff, how many boxes and trucks he'll need.
Lesley, do you know that Greg has a magic table?
A magic table.
A magic table, yes. You can ask him for anything.
Oh,
I asked him for a Weech-Hall flute, and he reached under the table, and he had one. Okay, anything, car parts, appliances.
It's like the old
an autographed baseball. You name it, he can reach under that table, and he's got it.
It's like the old cartoon. Remember Felix and his bag of tricks? Felix the cat.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Greg's bag of tricks. You're right.
Yep. Table of tricks.
Yep. All right. Well, I thought
I'm like Jimmy. Actually, I got to actually go do legs now myself.
Well, you're gonna go train. Jimmy will probably give me a text message in about at least a half hour. Say he's at the emergency room at the vet's hospital. I'm sure. So
blood pressure
too high. Right, exactly.
Have you ever seen someone yelling, taking their blood pressure, drinking caffeine, and wondering why?
Yeah, I don't know why my blood pressure.
That's why I said Lesley should get a grant from like Stony Brook. Jimmy's worth studying. I mean, you imagine the amount of knowledge you could gain from treating him. I mean,
and it's very good. It's very good that actually Jimmy can talk to Lesley, because I've said this myself. My wife says to me, I should go get checked to see where I am on the spectrum so she can be my carer. I said, look, it's easy to talk to your people, but I said, if Jimmy or I actually went to a proper psychiatrist, I'm sure at some point talking to them, there's a button under the desk they push. So when we leave the building, as we're leaving the building,
as you're meeting the therapist with a fucking salami sandwich that he was.
They got one of those special jackets you put on where you hug yourself.
Yeah, like a thunder vest.
A thunder.
Yeah, be like, there's a live one pushing the button.
Lesley, thank you for joining us here. I don't know how you made it through the show, but you did great.
Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
You're a true professional, that's for sure.
Lesley's got to go. Lesley, who do you actually speak to when you get off these shows, and who do you go to for counseling?
Yeah, what's your
I'm actually going to go to the gym myself.
There you go.
No, she hangs up with us and goes, I am so fucking grateful I'm not like that. Thank you, God.
Yeah.
No, this is my ab workout. This is awesome. I love it.
Yeah, I know my rib. I have I think I have a broken rib from the surgery. I have a little crack. Every time I've been laughing the whole time. I'm like in agony from the rib. All right. Well, Lee, have a great workout. John, we might do. Are we going to do rips and rants on Friday?
It would be wonderful if we were.
All right. We'll do that on Friday, and hopefully Jimmy won't be in the hospital tonight.
Tomorrow
if
I'm
he
going
is,
to go see Guardians of the Galaxy 3, so I'll let you know if there's any wokeness in it.
Oh, please.
I think it's already on Apple TV. Can you? I think you could rent it already. Isn't it crazy?
That means it's woke.
It's coming to the movies here tomorrow. So
if it's on Apple, it's woke.
I like the fact that you can watch things at home on TV. I think it's a good idea. So
I like being able to pause and go pee and not miss it.
I love it. I watch it over 3 days, John. I don't like to watch everything in one sitting. Too much.
I like to sit there naked with some popcorn and just rub the butter all over my
good
body.
line of cocaine, some popcorn, and a shoestring.
I meant to go do legs right now. How can I do legs?
All right, I got to hang up. Great show, guys. We'll see you again next week. Same bad time, same bad station for another episode of Iron Rage.